like how they do it nowadays.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to our Terp Talk Tuesday with my Cannabis. I'm Cannabis.
And I'm Groovy.
Today's Terp Talk, we're going to be talking pre-hash bash pretty much. Got hash bash coming up this week. Big day, I'd say, for cannabis and especially the Michigan cannabis industry. And that's what we're going to be centering around.
Let us know what you're smoking on to start off.
Yeah, I always jump into it. I hate jumping into it like that. But yeah, I always listen to what you're smoking. We're going to be sparking up some Bangarang. We got to join a Bangarang. Groovy's always got the dabs on lock. He's going to be dabbing on. And he's got the Puffco.
Yeah, hey, it's working. Dave fixed it. Well, I fixed it, but Dave showed me what I should do, and it worked. But actually, what ended up happening is after I cleaned it out, it still didn't work. But we tested it on his Puffco, and it did the same thing. So it was the atomizer. So pretty came in clutch. So Dave let me not give up.
It was funny because that day was very stressful to kick it off, but by the end of the day, it was a great day. we had a good Saturday.
Well, I already told you, but everyone else, I hate doing taxes. I'm so far from that's such a stressful time for me, and I'm sure everyone else. But I hate it. So I just don't do good on that day. It's always a frustrating day.
Hey, what's up, Josh? We got a comment on LinkedIn. Make sure to try one of the EV pre-rolls while you're there. I bet you they'll be at Monroe Street Fair, and we definitely will be.
EV pre-rolls?
That's what it says, EV.
Okay, hell yeah. Thanks,
we definitely will be checking out.
Appreciate you checking out us on LinkedIn, too.
Monroe Street Fair. We will be
What's up,
walking over there. That's going to be the second half of the day for us. We're going to be kicking it off first at the Diag, and if you're at the Diag, meet up, blaze up with me, Groovy, and I. We will be 12:30. Right of, so if you're looking at the stage and you're seeing them speak, look to the right of it, back right. That's where me and Groovy will be posted and we'll be smoking.
So I don't have that yet. I wasn't prepared for that yet, but my plan was to pull up an image that I have of the Diag. So I got this.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to jump right to it.
No, you're dude. You just move fast. It's fine. I'm used to it. Yeah, same. I'm not. I don't really care. So this is the Diag. If you're standing on the stage, this is the best image I could find. Oh, you know what? Actually, I don't think this is on IG. Give me 1 second. Let me adjust this so you can see this as well. IG. 2 seconds. So yeah, this is the Diag. Can you see that image on your side now?
Yeah, so this would be us looking. This would be the speakers looking at the crowd.
This is the stage.
Yeah. So it'd be to the left then, technically.
Yeah, it's stage left. Yeah, audience right. But that might not make sense for anyone who doesn't know production. But so basically to the left of this picture. So kind of where that back group of left people, kind of to see if you look at that middle gray square or diamond, whatever type of thing, to the right of that, essentially, or depending on how you're looking at it, but right to the right of that square if you're looking at the stage. So that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah, and then it literally right behind all this, you walk backwards back that way. You hit Monroe Street Fair, and you'll be able to see tons of brands that are in the metric that are in the industry that are showcasing product. I mean, we got a comment that's check out EV pre-rolls. So
yeah, we definitely check out the EV pre-rolls. Appreciate you checking on LinkedIn. Appreciate everyone on IG World. Appreciate everyone on YouTube. Blah 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 blah. We really do. Yeah. So I mean, when was your first hash bash, man? Let's just jump right into it.
My first hash bash, man. This was probably, to be honest, I think it had to be 17 or 18. 16. I might have went when I was a little bit younger.
See, that's what I was going to say. I thought the one you came with me was your first time. Did you go 17, before 18? Me? Yeah, because I only went one time 2 times before. I don't think I did. I
don't think so.
I know I went with Jess back when I was dating her for that, rest her soul. But 16, 15 had to be 15 was my first one. 15. So it's been. It hasn't been every year because the whole COVID crap, but
I thought we went in 17. Maybe I know we went in 18 for sure. We went in 18. 19 we went, and then we didn't go back until last year.
Yeah.
That would sound about right, and probably 18 was probably my first year then. Because I don't remember if I went in like 2010 or 2009. Like years ago, right? When we first were medical. But mine was fairly new. And to be honest, I love going. To me, I think we talk about tomorrow's episode.
I'm pretty sure 15 was my first one. I knew about it beforehand, but I never actually made it out there. So I don't think I did because I remember it was either that or 14 or 13 before I went out to Chicago because I remember seeing my buddy Nate out there, our buddy Nate. But definitely going. So I'm really excited to be there this year. 2 years ago, we couldn't go because of the whole COVID thing. So this year, at least, we kind of, it should be fun. I mean, there's the Hash Bash. So basically, if you're not familiar with Hash Bash, if you go to hashbash.com, there is a little bit of history behind it. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of where I'm reading some of this stuff. This year's is the 52nd annual Ann Arbor Hash Bash.
52nd, and it started in 1972.
Yeah, April 1st, 1972. In response to, there was this musician, I think, and poet, I believe it, and, I don't know what he prefers to go by. John Sinclair is a poet, musician, and he essentially smoked 2 joints and got arrested for that. So in response to him getting arrested, they did Hash Bash, which was called a smoke-in. If you watched or listened to our episode with Mr. Hash Bash, he talks about what a smoke-in is and how it's pretty much just out of protest smoking in one spot. Which you really don't see, that often.
Not anymore. No. It's one of the biggest things I think that's happens in the U.S. I don't know unless there's other states that have something like this. That was pretty much like an FU to power and government at the time, right? I mean, think about it. I mean, we're still advocating for the plant with Hash Bashes. Now it seems like a little bit more of a party because here in Michigan, we're legal. Everyone can grow 12 plants.
That's fair. I think you're right there.
But
definitely.
It's still fighting for the plant because we're still advocating. I mean, you can't really... Technically, you're not allowed to smoke outside where you can smoke a cigarette. You could be issued a citation, right? Like, that hasn't changed. Weight laws haven't changed. Smell, probable cause. Like, some of that stuff hasn't changed. And that's still, like, the roots where I think Hash Bash is, and that's why you have all the speakers and people advocating.
But you've seen the evolution, right, man? Like, it started as an advocacy thing, and it's not that it's not an advocacy thing. It's just evolved, right? You have the Monroe Street Fair now, that's like right next door, which kind of highlights like legal businesses. And so all sorts of stuff. It's like evolved, it hasn't changed. There's still advocacy. There's still politicians speaking. There's still people speaking about labor rights. I think Stacy's actually speaking from our event that we met. So there's like a lot of good that happens at this event. But there also is, like you said, it has evolved into like a party side because there is... the Hash Bash Cup, which is pretty much just one farmer's market / party that takes over a hotel, which is dope. Hopefully we can make it out to that this year.
Our plan is to make it.
Last year, I think the first year we were so stoned and it was like $50. We didn't know anyone to get in, so we were just like, but hopefully make it out this year because it's always good vibes. And then, like I said, Monroe Street Fair is outdoor, just nothing selling, but people giving away shit and
trying product, going out.
It's a fun time.
Try this.
Definitely make it out. April 1st. High noon at the Diag. We'll be there. 12:30 we'll be meeting up and blazing heavy.
Yeah.
Might get try some of that Canada Special.
Yeah, you're right. I'll be packing some cones Friday.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Super.
My
fun.
man said he made it up for Ethos Fest. Yeah, I made it up for Ethos Fest too. I actually wiped out on my scooter. That was super fun. Emily was on the back, and I was like driving the scooter and hit like literally like a grass thing and just like went straight down my wheel. So and she fell right on top of me. What's up, Northwoods Permaculture? What's going on, fam?
That must have been not a fun landing.
Yeah, we should talk to you about Terp Talk, or our new evolution of Terp Talk.
We're in
2.0.
Yeah, actually, that you brought that up. We're not going to be going live every Tuesday no more, kicking off April.
Starting off April.
Starting off April 4th. We're going to be mixing it up. We're going to be going live. Looks like every other week or twice a month. We don't know how it's going to be, but we'll be posting in the socials.
We're going to try to keep it Tuesday so people are used to it, but
Correct.
Date might change. But
yeah, we're focusing on other things to build up the brand, the media, and everything we're doing. And sometimes it's difficult for us to be able to educate you guys on everything. So we want to bring in
I'm not a scientist.
Someone
you know
that
what I mean?
specializes in a specific category. Maybe it's clones, maybe it's CBG, maybe it's autoflowers, maybe it's breeding, and we're gonna bring that creative event where you can bring your questions to the table. Maybe it's someone talking about mushrooms.
Yeah, so it's still a stream on your end, but this
yes.
time you have more time to prep what it's going to be about and ask questions to a industry leading person.
Yeah, and the best part is we'll be kicking
What's
off
up, Paul?
next week, and we also have Clone Coach. We had an episode on with him last year, I believe, but we got him back. He's gonna be coming on. I'm blanking on the Tuesday right now. I gotta pull up my calendar. It is April 18th. He'll be on our Terp Talk,
I don't know why I would pick between shows, but it's my life.
and we'll be able to talk all things cloning, what you like, any strategies, what he recommends. And I'm excited because like cloning for me, it's hit or miss. I've tried many different methods. I've tried the humidor. I've tried the bubbler, and I've gone through back and forth. So,
and Paul
excited.
Young said, just to go back to Hash Bash for a second, said there's a big pushes in the 80s and 90s to get tickets and arrested. And yeah, Mr. Hash Bash brought that up. They actually kind of talked about not necessarily entrapment, but they would like wait. It was entrapment. There was tons of undercovers there that would basically wait to see someone hit weed and then pull them out of the crowd. Like it was such like a hidden thing, and like they even. Mr. Hash Bash, not only that in the 80s, 90s, but like also early Hash Bash, people don't talk about. U of M didn't want them pulling the permits. Now I don't remember what year it was. I think he said 88, but I'm having a hard time remembering exactly. Mm-hmm. But earlier days of Hash Bash, Adam said that they didn't want it happening yet. They weren't used to it yet, so they tried to pull that. But I guess they went to court about it and they won, like the organization, obviously. And ever since then, they were like. And obviously now it's all good, but like,
I mean, Ann Arbor probably
90s,
celebrates it
man.
now because they're like,
oh, bring that revenue,
bring
that revenue.
Yeah. Think about it. Think about all the places that are open. It's just fun. It's good. It's a good time. I think it kicks off a lot of the events.
Josh, we talked about it a little bit in our episode that's coming out tomorrow, but like you hit the nail on the head because there's tons of stuff still going wrong. He says as long as people are getting prosecuted for cannabis and cannabis rights being infringed on, there's a need for Hash Bash. Absolutely. 1,000%. Yep. Sure, it's not as drastic as it was like in the 90s with how much people, hit a joint. Now they're going to jail. But there is still safe banking's a huge issue. Decriminalization still not a thing. Probable cause, you can still get searched for smelling like weed.
Yeah,
there's still a lot of, people that can't get mortgages because of their, where they work.
Well,
just the list goes on, man.
The list goes on. Your pay stub, prove all that stuff. Sometimes the banking and stuff. Not a fan of the cannabis industry too. Mm-hmm. That's why you need safe banking and all this stuff to help move this industry forward. But
yes, but yeah. So, but to talk about something fun, 12:30 Hash Bash.
Meet up, blaze up with us.
Yeah, just want to remind. I'm going to keep bringing it up. I know we brought it up in the beginning, but when we have newcomers join and people that are joining, I just want to keep bringing it up. 12:30. Come smoke with us. Come blaze. Let's talk. Let's meet us. Yeah,
we've already had people hitting us up in the DMs, and so we're looking forward to it. Looking forward to catching up with some of y'all, meeting some of you. If you don't have bud, don't worry. Just come over and smoke, man. We'll have some. We'll be blazing.
To add to Mott Man's comment from IG, Northwood Permaculture says plant medicine community as a whole needs events like Hash Bash. 1,000%. Because these advocates or these events make bridges, right? And we're always talking about bridges in the cannabis industry because we see a lot of walls. Oh, you sold out because you're legal. Oh, you're holding things back because you're not legal. Like enough with the pointing fingers things. Hash Bash is that one time where I really truly feel like all the communities are just chilling right next to each other too. Like no one's hating. Like, and that's how it should be. Mm-hmm. They're all gonna exist.
No, they are, and that's the best part. Like, you come together. Stop trying to break it down, build these walls, like make a bridge, like you said. That's a perfect way to put it. And you're just bridging the community. You're bridging it. Like that's what you need to do. I'm just looking forward to it. I hope the weather holds up. I mean, honestly, it looks like it's supposed to rain.
It's always right there. It's like that perfect day where it's like a straight up gamble because you never know with Michigan.
It's like, I don't want the rain and cold because that just makes it miserable, but it'll still be fun time to be out there. And then I'd probably get sick. So I'd be so all day and, like my luck. But it's going to be a good time. And if you're out there like let us know beforehand, because like last year I had like no service. We had people hitting us up in the DMs, and then by the time I got them, we were already leaving and checking. So like I would love to burn, catch up, mingle, hit us up, DM us now, or meet us at our spot 12:30, blazing it up.
And that's the thing, it's a fun event. Everyone's going to get caught up smoking weed and just enjoying the plant, right? But, like, remember when you're smoking, remember that, like, what you're doing is still an act of rebellion. And although that rebellion is still very important, it's evolved to showing you how silly these laws are, that thousands and thousands of people can do this openly and show you that nothing bad happens.
Yeah. Think about how
Shouldn't
long
that
it's
be a
been
bigger
doing.
picture to what's going on here?
Dude, it should. It honestly should, but it's just that stigma and the negative propaganda, and that's plagued the whole industry for years. Like I think Hash has proven it year in and year out that what do you have? Just a bunch of people smoking, having a good time, laughing, talking, mingling, advocating. There's no fights going on like you're talking about. It's just a good time.
No, and even though people disagree with each other's values, they're still getting along.
Yeah,
you know?
You got the Monroe Street Fair right behind it, and then head over to the Hash Bash Cup.
Yeah,
like it's a jam-packed weekend, jam-packed day to say the least.
Yeah, it's always fun, man.
Hopefully they got the mushroom signature again this year. I'd love to
they always. I'm sure there's gonna be mushroom sales. Let me tell you, at Etho Fest, there was people just straight up quarters of mushrooms, just like holding them up. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's like almost. I mean, like Adam said during our interview, it's almost like, for one day people forget weed's illegal.
Yeah,
like they told, or like let me rephrase. Still has repercussions tied to it. It is legal here, but there's still these stupid things like, why can't I smoke weed in public or outside on a sidewalk? Like if you're especially on like a campus for school, it's like those kids go to school. Like let them smoke a joint if he's having a stressed out day and go back to school. Like what's the big deal? Like it's wild.
No, dude, I agree. Instead of going to drink some booze or do something else, I 100% agree with you on that. It'll be cool.
Yeah,
man. It'll be fun. If you are going, drop it that you're going. Let's link up. I'm curious how crowded it will be though, right? Because like in the Hash Bash group on Facebook, you always see people coming to comment. This is my first time going. This, that. Like, I feel like you get a lot out of staters coming in, checking it out. Like last year was pretty packed. So I'm curious if this year will be bigger, especially when you have more events going around with it too. People probably will stop there and then I'm going to Hash Bash Cup or I'm going to Monroe Street Fair. I might go to Hash Bash, right? Like,
well, there's different objectives, right? Like Hash Bash for me, like if you're gonna go, like if you were like, there's different reasons almost, right? Like you go to the Diag because that's the core of it, right? That's the heart. That's like me. I gotta be here and support like how we got here. And then after that, it's like, okay, do I need to go get bud? Do I want to go see what like, the caregiver side is? Because that's the Hash Bash Cup, right? But if you want to see what's on at the dispensaries, every dispo's running deals. There's all these people handing out free stuff. There's exclusives usually doing their like full put weed in the leaf blower thing that they always do. Like it's usually just a big weed celebration, but it's very cool that you can see all the sides of it. And like for one day, it's the biggest and honestly the only event that I think's even comparable because High Times is similar, but it's not as rooted in Michigan, right? It's just
Yeah, and I don't think High Times has like that whole.
It's not like
the power of the advocacy behind it,
right.
and the power to the people, and saying "f you" and doing what we believe in and what the people believe in that we've known for years and where it rooted from.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm curious who's speaking this year. You said because they always have guest speakers from all over.
Yeah, I saw Stacy mention that she was going to say some stuff about labor laws. Yeah. I'm sure Rick Thompson will say something. He always does. Jamie is always there. If you know Jamie, he was on our event. Did some speech. Always doing something to do with cannabis. He's so busy.
Weren't you saying there was a scavenger hunt or a treasure hunt?
Yeah, so the Great Lakes Expungement Network. So again, I'll say the Great Lakes Expungement Network. All one word on IG. I guess they're selling like treasure maps, and I think it's like I can't remember because there's a few going on. There's another one that I know has like $1,000 worth of prizes, but I think that's 420 golf sesh. This one is expunged. It's $40 for your maps, and then you get a free ticket to Hash Bash Cup. So basically, you get a discounted ticket plus you get this map. You know, which again could be fun. Like if you're just going there and you want to just like get high and have fun, like that's the opportunity, right? You know, but I personally, if I remember correctly, I can't remember which one it was, but one of the scavenger hunts starts like at 3, so it doesn't even start till like later.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
Which we'll be up there. I like that. I mean, for me, I'm thinking, damn, we'll be up there early as hell, and we'll be there all day. So like, that'd be good for people if you're just getting there for that. You know what I'm saying? Like some people might be exhausted by 3 is like, no, it's a lot of weight. I don't know. Last year we were tired, so you know. Later. Yeah,
again, depends on your objective. We were there to get media and there to, you know, pass out cards or stickers and stuff. So like we got there early for a different objective. Like you know what I mean? Like, and the big thing is like we could have just power napped in the car for like an hour or two and then went back at it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it depends on how much you want to smoke that day. Like, yeah, I've always considered getting a hotel room and making a weekend out of it, but. You know, with the dog and the cat, it's like a whole thing. Can't bring the dog and the cat.
And it's a lot of walking for the dog, too, especially if you're going all over.
Yeah.
If it was nice and hot, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Hash Bash Treasure Hunt. Thank you, Paul, for sharing it.
Oh, nice.
All depends. Generally less than a mile. Maybe less if you can get there early. How far is the walk? Oh, that was other Dave. That was to Dave Cobb. What's up, Dave Cobb? What's going on, fam? Yeah, a lot of music. There's music going on. Usually pro... Cannabis music, you know, very cool jam bands usually. I'm just excited. It's just a fun day to just see how far we've come.
It is. We have.
You know, I mean, even before us. I mean,
this has been, like you said, it's been going on for 52. This is what, 52 years this year?
Yeah.
So.
Crazy.
Yeah. What you about to dab on?
I'm dabbing on some sour garlic. Oh, yeah. Cheers, everybody. If you want to take a dab with me. Actually, I'll turn it off for a second, and then we can take a dab together.
He's just like, I'm dabbing. No.
Well, I've had this pack since before. Remember, I packed it like 30 minutes before the stream, and I forgot about it. So
you're like,
I was like, shit, take this before I forget again.
I'm about to dab this mimosa. Oh, wait, there's already a dab in here.
Yeah, I just... Story of my life, dog.
Too funny.
Yeah.
It's just what happens, though. I mean, we've been... we got a new episode coming out, so we were talking about that earlier, but that'll drop tomorrow, 4/20.
Talking Hash Bash, we had some news updates, and we did a really cool review.
Yeah, it's not really a new product, but it was really good.
Is it or it isn't? It is, you said, or isn't?
I don't know. I mean,
new to me, brand new to me. So I've never seen it before until Dave brought it over. All right, but cheers, everyone. I'm dabbing, taking this dab.
That's all. But check it out tomorrow. Let
me know what you're smoking, dabbing on.
It was a good smoke. I'll be honest.
Dude, I was shocked on the price. I was shocked at a lot of things, you know. So,
yeah, especially because I guess we'll just talk about it a little bit, right? No,
I mean it's the thing's still here, you know, the container.
So we reviewed Heavyweight Heads Mygar Orangutan. So it was like 2.75 grams in there, and overall it was really good. The Heavyweight Heads products didn't disappoint. So, and smoked clean all the way down.
Interesting.
And smooth.
Sorry to cut you off, but my man said no. You were killing it. But my man said, apparently there's $100. There's some for paying that $40, you get some product. Apparently like $100 worth of product. So, too.
That's a hell of a deal, though.
Yeah. To be honest, like, you want to do it? It'd be fun.
Where do you get the map?
Let's message Jamie. I mean, Paul shared the link.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, we should do that. I actually didn't even know all that. It'd be kind of fun. Plus, if you're donating to a good cause too, it's almost like we were gonna think about going to Hash Bash Cup anyways. Like, might as well just go to Hash Bash Cup now and buy the tickets that way. It's a win-win situation.
I'm about it, man. I'm looking forward to the day. I'll be out. It'll be weed all day, so I really can't complain.
Gonna have my Puff Gold strap with me. Boom. I stay with that thing.
I'll probably have my Puff Coach because we're not a
stay
battery.
With that thing on me, just
because
bam.
we're gonna have to do so many dabs.
The battery might die.
That's why I said I'll have to have my Puff Co on me. We'll be double Puff Coing.
Ooh, Theo and that dab. Dutch Grow, what's going on, fam? On IG, YouTube, Instagram. What's up?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. I appreciate that. Then they give you so that way if you don't win, you're still considered a winner. Plus, you're doing a good thing.
Everybody's winning. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you look at the companies, and the companies are probably like, "Hell yeah, we'll just write it off as a sample, and like it's just like all good." Pass the love forward. It's tight.
It's a great way to get your product in front of people, right?
Well, and the show, it's not always about the money for like 2 seconds. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no. I'm saying like get your product. Sometimes it's hard to get your product out there.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
can't
sir.
like,
Yes,
really advertise
sir.
in many spots, but
Again, we're talking about Hash Bash. Are you going to Hash Bash? Have you been to Hash Bash? When was your first Hash Bash?
when was your first hash bash? That's a good one. I'm curious on that for everybody.
Okay. When was your first? And if it is your first, let us know because that's even cooler. If it is your first Hash Bash, let us know. And you're a listener to us, we'll bring you some. We'll bring you a fucking joint. Yeah, I'll split a eighth or so with Dave and anyone who's free. Like we'll bring a J for you. And don't lie. don't Paul. We know you've been.
It's my first time. What?
Everyone's first time all of a sudden. Oh, really? That's crazy.
I guess I feel sweat. That'd be kind of cool at that point. Like, say less.
Oh, because of your butt. Yeah.
Oh man, I can't believe I said that. But yeah, that'd be cool. I
figured mine was 2015. Yours was 2017.
Yep, 17.
Oh man, dab was pretty solid. I got another dab lined up.
Yeah,
of some mimosa.
Yeah, you'll have
you
to
take one.
Well, I'm gonna need the dabber, so you'll have to take one, and then I'll just. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't see that. I'll take a dab. I got some rosin.
There you go, buddy. There you go. Great Lakes Expungement Network has masks, but Jamie can point you in the right direction. Yeah, that's what I figured. Great Lakes Expungement Network. I kept shouting them out. So. Thanks for sharing that, Paul. Appreciate you, homie. Appreciate you.
So I got some Pineapple Express. So good. I feel like I'm only dabbing it here.
I was going to say, I can't believe you still have that stuff. I don't even remember when you bought that.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Here.
Well, anyways, while you prep that dab, when we come back, we're going to do a dab. I'm going to get this prepped here.
That sounds good. Yeah, we're about to give a shout out to DNK growers.
Get those dabs prepped because I'm expecting at least a couple people to do some dabs with Ken Dave.
Well, if you are doing a dab, let us know what you are dabbing on. DNK,
Yep.
they're releasing Cap Junkie, a new strain coming out next month, April. Rain time for 420. They just released their new infused pre-rolls with bubble hash. That sounds pretty tasty to me.
Can't wait to try it.
So here's some behind the scenes of Cap Junkie growing and from the owner, Nick himself.
Boom.
We're with
BRB.
Nick over at DNK's facility. We're looking at a new strain. Tell us about this, Nick. What strain is this?
This is Cap Junkie. This is something we're really excited about here for 2023. Cap Junkie is a collaboration from some top breeders out in California. It's from Capulator and Seed Junkie, so we're pretty excited about this. The backbone of Cap Junkie is Alien Cookies and Cushman's number 11. Obviously, Alien Cookies was a backbone for the Mac, which was a very popular strain, and we're excited to bring it as part of our portfolio. It's said to have a very fruity, sour smell to it, a very dank background with a touch of pepper. So I think it kind of rolls well with a lot of stuff that we do here. And again, excited to bring it as part of our premium quality cannabis that we offer here at DNK.
Awesome. When are people going to be able to get this?
So we kind of have it figured here that it was going to kind of be ripe and ready to go here in February for us to test. We do have a bunch of clones that we had coming off the mothers here. So probably out at stores, retail stores, everything goes to plan, probably April.
Stay tuned. Cap Junkie by DNK.
Yo, oh, I'm out of frame. Hey, there's just no me. Like, oh shit, hey.
No groovy, and he's out.
It's fine.
No, yeah. Shout out to
Am I Loudflower? What's
DNK.
good, fam?
Yo, what's up, guys?
We need to chat.
Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. What's the message? Cheers, T-Dub. But yeah, about to take a dab. Let us know what you're dabbing on, and about to be dabbing some Pineapple
What are you dabbing
Express. Pineapple Express.
Okay. Rosin, you said.
Yeah. Buddha Lovers Bud Club. First time at Hash Bash. Link up with us. We got a joint for you.
Yeah, for sure. Come smoke with us. 12:30. We'll be at the Diag right side. I guess I could pull that image back up. I think I still have it. So this is where we'll be in the Diag. Oh, let me get that for UIG too, because y'all can't see it. So there we go. You should all be seeing in a couple seconds. Anyways, this is the diag if you're looking from the stage. So it's technically to the left of this picture. But if you look forward, you'll see like a gray diamond square thing, cement thing in the middle. Just to the right of that is where we'll be in that area. I can't tell you exactly where we'll be because sometimes there's booths set up and there's crowds. Obviously, we can't be like, hey, this is our spot. So we can't do that. So we'll just we'll be around. So that's kind of where we're hoping to meet y'all up. 12:30 to like whenever we'll be there. Not exact times, like I said. We might be there a little bit longer if people are chilling with us. If not, we're gonna walk around. Hit us in the DMs. If you got my phone number, phones would be quicker. If not, hit the Groove Your Mechanic S DMs and we'll get back as soon as we can. It's just it's crazy service.
I just know last year my phone did not do well, so I don't expect much from me. Hopefully I'll get a couple.
Yeah, I remember you weren't pumped about it. I remember you were just like, seriously, nothing. I remember you didn't have service like the whole day, and I was like, oh,
you know what always happens to me when we're at events? Big fam, nothing. EDC,
yeah, that's true.
Nothing. Hey, can you get a lift in EDC straight in the desert? No, man, my phone won't even read where I'm at.
That was all me, and guess what? We still didn't get there. Dude, that was awful.
Yeah,
I'll never tell you how much better it was. It was so much better the second year when I had the buses. There was one time where I almost laughed because, like, compared to our trip where it took us an hour, 2 hours that one day to find a ride home.
I'll pay you anything. Just let.
Yeah, we were about to just like give like what do you want? Like, but $100 we spent each or whatever. That was crazy. But. Yeah, no, the last year was literally one time I was like, all right, let's leave. And like within that minute, it was like 8 minutes from me saying it to us being on the bus. And I was like, that's crazy. like, that's just crazy. Like that's including the walk to get there. It was like, because as soon as I walked there was a bus there and we just walked right on the bus. And then it was like 5 minutes later, it just started backing up. I was like, that's nuts. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, nuts.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Honestly. If you haven't been to EDC and you like EDM, I highly recommend to check it out.
Yeah.
Like once in your
But get the shuttles,
Yeah,
otherwise
dude.
don't go.
If you don't get a shuttle, don't go. Yeah. 100%.
Well, that's cool, Buddha Lover Club. I hope we'll be able to blaze with you, man, or fam. I don't know. I really hope we get to see you. Because anyone's first time, man, I might just try to hand him a joint and just be like, here you go. Happy Mash Bash. I mean, until I'm out, I don't have like unlimited joints. Like,
I don't think you do. I mean, if you did, I'd be like, where's man? That's interesting.
yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah, he's like, what the hell? He's checking his bag and shit. He's like, where's my bang ring?
Because every time I'm here,
Because you be like, where'd you get this? I'd be like, it's lemon tree. I swear, it's lemon tree.
Oh man, it's lemon tree. That'd be some good flour. I've never seen I've barely ever seen
lemon tree flour.
Yeah,
I've only seen that one time with Monster.
Yeah, the concentrates. I've seen the concentrates a couple times though.
But that was pretty good, man. I haven't last time I tried Monster, it wasn't that good, so I'm curious what happened there. I gotta see it. Maybe if that lemon tree comes back around, I would try it. You know,
It was so lemony. It was like
crazy. It's just like your what's it called?
Yeah.
Oh, cheers. T-Dub says cheers. Oh yeah, everyone is doing the dab. You did do your dab yet?
I
Did you?
did do the dab.
Oh shit. Well, my high ass. Well, whoops.
Did I do the dab? Yeah, I did the dab. Yeah, baby.
All right. Well, you did your dab with Kid Dave. If you missed it, you're gonna do one with me.
I'm always dabbing by
Back to
myself.
back dabs, like back to back. What's up, Henry? What's going on, fam? Remember you from last time. Appreciate you come back. T-Dub, cheers, homies. That's why I'm taking the dab. It's for you, bud.
Oh, it's for
T-Dub.
Me too. Take it from me.
It's for you, T-Dub.
Oh man.
T-Dub, you go to Hash Bash, man? We never get to smoke it with you, man. If you're out there, let us know, man.
Hopefully we'll see you at some at one of these events, T-Dub, if you're not.
Oh, wow. Dave, I know you said you haven't made it before, but yeah, it's right. It's your birthday that Friday before. So it'd be 60's first birthday and it'd be his first
What's
Hash
up,
Bash.
Trippy Clicky?
I really hope you can make it, man. I know it's a drive for you. It is. I know. So it's not so easy, but I understand, bro. It is a time. See, the energy you feel there. I wish I could explain it. You know.
Yeah. Trippy Clicky's got a Glow Scouts honor cart and a THCP cart. Said cheers, homie. Cheers.
Is it THCO or THCP? Because I've tiered a THCO. I haven't heard of THCP. But I do love the 2 E's instead of a Y, homie. That's what's up.
Right?
I mean, hey.
I like it.
That's my motherfucking brother. You know what I'm quoting.
Stop. Man, that was a sick concert.
Back-to-back dabs are the best. If I remembered them, yeah. I assume they would be. No, I'm just kidding.
All day.
Yeah,
Back
no,
to
that
back.
sounds pretty good though.
Nah, I'm not familiar with TACP as well. That's interesting. I did not check out the titanium nail yet. I have not checked that out yet. I'll have to.
What? I thought that was like against everything you would believe.
No, for like the Puffco or something. He mentioned a attachment, horny on IG. Pronouncing
Titanium nail?
Yeah, I believe so. You mentioned it.
On,
I have not.
on a Puffco.
An electronic one, if I'm not mistaken, right?
And it's good?
For the bigger clouds, because we were talking about it's on that the hot and cold dab temp. Sorry, I'm like processing it.
You're giving me nothing to work with.
Yeah.
I was like, yo,
Remember the hot and
come
cold temp dab video we did, and I prefer cold temp, and then the smaller clouds.
That's
the
true.
hotter gets you bigger clouds.
Yeah.
He commented mentioning try this. It's something I've been meaning to tell you.
It is a good point though, because like the ceramic doesn't get that like instant hot. It does have to boil a little bit and that's actually a good point compared to like an analog dab where it's like that instant hotness, like because
if
of
you
the
like those big
quartz.
clouds, like everyone likes the big clouds here when you get.
No, I'm saying just the way it heats up in general. Like I can't remember if it was you or if it was Drew. I can't remember who it was, but when I first hit this, they were like, "Oh my god, it takes forever to hit one dab." And I was like, "Oh, that's kind of interesting," because that is like you said, you just like, you know what I mean? And I forgot because this is like
I don't think that was me.
that's a weird sound, but I didn't like that hearing myself do that. Sorry, but that bubbling sound. Dave's like, I'm uncomfortable. I'm out. Dave's like, I missed that. I haven't hit that in a while.
You my boy, man. Yeah, he said it's a replacement bowl. Yeah, thank you. I have not tried that. We should get the attachment and give it a try. That'd be something that
we could figure it out. That'd be a fun little review and stuff.
me and you might like it.
Yeah. Shout out Henry for that recommendation.
I'll get to it. It's on the list. Thank you for the reminder.
But yeah,
Appreciate it.
hey Nick, thank you for joining. Appreciate you, bro. If you haven't subscribed, appreciate you. First time I Hash Bash was 1999. It was a little different back then. Still fucking awesome. Hell yeah, Nick. Actually, when we were talking to Adam, Mr. Hash Bash, we did an episode with him like a while back. You can check it out on Spotify or YouTube, whatever. It's a long episode. We went on for a while, talked a lot of history. Just that man has a lot of knowledge.
Yes.
You know, really did. Just a
great
lot of
episode.
info.
It's
Like
great.
talking about blonde hash too. We saw blonde hash for the first time with a stamp on it. Anyway, that shit was crazy.
Mr. Hash.
But he talks about it in the 90s and how the advocacy was like the main thing. I think for people not forget that the advocacy side, they know that. Just forget how much different it was. You know, like you said, now it's a celebration. And ever since it went legal, it's become that. But before then, it was like that pure, not just rebellion, but like showing you how like wrong it was.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, 100% to the point.
I think it evolved, and it does show you a little bit even more, and just shows you how silly it is that these laws even exist because people can do this shit now on this large of a scale, and people are making money off it. But like, it's still.
It's a $1 billion industry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're doing it. You're good. I'm just saying it's a $1 billion industry. It's crazy. Cannabis is a general, and I think it is a day of celebration. But you also got to remember, you got to look at where we've came to where we're at now. But we still have ways to go. I mean, we're not fully there. I mean, Mr. Hashpass says it best in our episode from a couple years ago.
Yeah,
it's a citation to smoke out in public, right? We talked about it earlier. I'll go through it. Like you're still fighting for people all across the United States. Some don't even have home grows, right?
Big facts.
Smell
Jersey.
still probable cause here in Michigan. There's like weight limits. There's how much you can hold. Like that stuff needs to go away. It's legal, right? It's legal here in the state. Like you shouldn't have all these restrictions on it. So I still feel like that's still there a little bit. So it is a celebration, but still talking about the advocacy in the back as well. So I'm excited. I just hope the weather holds up. Honestly, like I said, I think
the weather's always hit or miss, but
rainy.
I really just think you hit the nail on the head, man. It just shows you how normal it really is. It's just now we're getting it to the surface. You know what I mean? We're getting this finally to the surface of showing you, and that's why I think that advocacy side's great. It shows you the legal market, who's made like how the government's making tax money off, and then it shows you the legacy side where we came from. Like this event is awesome. I love Ann Arbor for doing this and U of M. Mm-hmm. Again, like you said, Nick, it was different in the 90s. Like, and they people didn't want this event to happen. Now it's like glorified, or oversold. People are trying to make money off it, is what I mean.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. Look at big business, man.
Yeah.
They're lobbying a couple years, just up until recently. They were lobbying to end caregivers and pretty much the caregiver program, which was the medical program that kickstarted all of Michigan's like industry. Like without that, there wouldn't have been the rec market that's been so flourishing, right? It would have took probably a little bit more time. Like the medical market with the caregivers were able to build it up. They supported the rec market as it went legal for the first little bit until enough product was even sustainable for the consumer supply. And look where we're at. I mean, it's $1 billion industry and growing. So it's crazy. I think I was going on a rant there.
No, dude, you're
totally
dude,
going.
What do you mean? I have to stop myself from going on rants. You are allowed to go on as many rants as you want.
I'm blacking out right now.
Welcome to my life, man. People are like, "Oh, I love what you said." Back, I'm like, "Oh, cool, thanks." Like I said, speak from the heart. It just stays true to myself. Same thing with the whole saxophone keyboard thing. I just do my thing. I don't really know. It's like you black out. Like when you care about something, it's passion, right? You're speaking from your heart, man. So love it.
Pass me the Puffco, please. I'm gonna take a dab.
There you go, brother.
Back to back. I'll take my dab.
Back to back. Something about back to back.
Sorry.
It's a song, right?
Yeah, it's that.
I'm
It's
trying.
that
It's
Drake.
like it's
This.
great. That's it. It's Drake and Meek Mills.
Drake this and Meek.
Damn.
Bad.
That sucks because I like Meek. I still like Meek. Well, ish.
His last album was at Meek's.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Sharing
Like
locations.
it's like Ace Hood. Do I still like him as an artist? Yeah, I just don't necessarily like. I'm like, whoa, that new Ace Hood. But like the first couple tracks I
think
heard from
Meek
Ace
Mill's
Hood,
better than Ace Hood though. Really? I mean, Ace Hood's got.
I
some
think
good
Meek Mill's
tracks.
got more popular. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Different, dude. Different style. I don't know. We're getting on a rap. We could have a whole podcast on rap music. Y'all don't even know. Yeah. I mean, I love electronic music. I love all music, but me and Dave definitely get down on some hip hop.
Yeah, to say the least.
I mean, dude, there's nothing like smoking to some of that old shit. You know,
I think
it's a vibe.
It is. That's why I enjoyed the Key Glock concert on Sunday, man.
Oh yeah,
It was
yeah,
dope. It
yeah,
was
yeah.
fun time.
He went to Key Glock.
Cheers,
Pretty
everybody.
sweet.
Or dab time off.
Is it the same pineapple?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Right
I didn't really
on.
feel like getting up again.
No. Dude, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Cheers, boys. Trippy's taking a blinker with us. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. I actually just went to Ohio and played like an afters. I just randomly back to back with some buddies. I was gonna bring my sax out, but it was like a whole thing and it was different. You know, I didn't want to set it all up, so we just ended up doing it back to back. But yeah, that was pretty fun, man. Cleveland gets down. I'm glad to see they're at least medical, but Ohio's still crazy out there with some laws. So hopefully they come
They
or
need
their
to get. They need to get.
product stuff. Regulation.
They're messing up because everyone from Ohio's coming to Michigan for the legal bud. Missing out on all that money. Ohio's so funny. How is it down there? Because there's just medical, right? You can't go legal.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
It's just medical.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people that I've talked to from Ohio actually come up to Michigan to pick up.
Yeah.
And they'll say a bunch of the dispos. I mean, that's the same thing with Indiana, though. Indiana's like hot as well.
I think Ohio, to me, had a horrible stigma of cannabis, like what they thought of cannabis, because we were from Michigan, right? And we moved ahead faster. I don't know what their medical market is. I just know that I can't really access their market, right? Because I'm not medically there. So it's like
we got really good product here in Michigan. I feel like a lot of people from all over would come here to get product from Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio.
mail order THCA. I mean, you can mail order a THCO and all that HHC stuff too.
That's true.
Hemp. Yeah, honestly, and that's like T-Dub said it too. Like, I think a lot of people that like the people he knows from Ohio would come up here for product. I mean, you're right here. like you said, there's billboards that advertise it right over the Indiana border, right over the Ohio border. Like, they don't play. They're like, what are you gonna do? What are we saying that's illegal? They're like, I mean, you're not. I mean, you know what you're saying. And you're like, we didn't say anything illegal though. It's like,
Get weed in 2 seconds. That's pretty much.
lawyered. like, you know what I mean? Like, damn.
I love it though.
Son of a bitch. His business. Gotta make the money.
It
He
is.
says he lives in Athens. Okay, it's a little bit farther. Because our boy lives in Ohio, and like he says the bud ain't shit compared to like, but that's just our buddy. You know, shout out Mitch. I don't know. I live in Athens. I'm a medical marijuana patient. Okay, so you probably get a little bit better, but I do actively go to Michigan to pay. So I'm saying, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I love it.
I
got
mean,
good
because
product
what
out
are you
here.
gonna do? Like
good
when the
product.
product doesn't compare, and you're talking about 100 miles and some invisible lines. You know what I mean? Like,
Thinking of like an invisible fence for like dogs. It's not like electric.
I don't know, man. Growtech MI, what's up, fam?
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Hey,
but they push people to do this stuff, you know?
And hey, and that's why you continue advocating for the plant, right? And that's why hash bashes are still important. And the legacy continues, and I don't ever see it stopping. I mean, now that it's legal, it's continuing to go and get bigger and bigger, and you get hit. And we talked about it. You have you have Minoshia Fair connected to it. You got the Hash Bash Cup offsite at what hotel? Lincoln Hotel
right now.
They just look at Hash Bash Cup, and they got everything there.
Yeah.
And having all that is just so sweet for the industry as a whole. I think in Michigan, it's just so cool. You got the advocacy. You got metric. You had medical caregivers. You got home grow, like whatever, being able to enter. Like, it's very cool. And
just the whole community as a whole.
It's like it's bridged on that day.
I
like
say
that,
it every
that day,
time,
that
man.
weekend,
it's the one
like
time.
Together.
And that's
it's
why I
everyone's
love
together
this
and having
event. It's just the energy there, because for 1 second, everyone remembers that, like, oh yeah, we still have a shit ton to fight for.
Yep.
Everyone's too busy fighting for this one thing. And don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
there's definitely shit to fight for on every side. But we shouldn't be fighting against each other, you know, unless it is like the big corporate hags that are just trying to ruin the industry. I will say, fuck that shit. But just because you go legal, it could be someone like Dave who really cares about the plant, is a caregiver, but just almost lost his entire life and wouldn't go back to growing that scale unless it was legal. You know, you don't know everyone's backstory, right?
No.
So, because I think about that all the time. Like, I don't think you would consider the legal market back in the day when it was medical and you were doing fine, but now that you went through everything, now you're like, that's the only way I'm going to do it. You know, I mean, you grow medically now, but you only do your 72 plants until only your home. You know what I mean? Like, you only follow the rules, right? Like, it's different.
Yeah, because it's
follow the ruls. Like,
at that
different.
point, after going through stuff like that, it's not worth it, and it just gives me too much anxiety. And I
could only imagine my dog.
I just get PTSD like mugs. So I don't like to think about it. But no, I wouldn't, and that's why I'm glad. I mean, as much as being illegal sucks, like, it's got to be decriminalized, because legal decriminalize something. Because
has the quality peaked yet?
Getting in trouble for cannabis is not fair.
Sorry,
that's a good question.
Sorry, yeah, no, and dude, what you went through getting in trouble for cannabis, like that much trouble over working in a place where you were basically getting paid legally to work. Well, yeah, but you thought it was legal. Like, they lied to you, right? And you were in a legal state, so you weren't the wrong to assume it was legal. You just got lied to, right? So, but even at that time, it was legal to work a business. Right, so technically, what they're doing should have been fine. They just didn't file the right paperwork, right? So it was just like
technically, it was still illegal.
Exactly. So it's like this. There was this. Well, back then it was still like it's still illegal. Right now, it's still illegal, but it's come on.
Right.
Like, things have changed. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's why I'm glad we're at where we're at, and we continue to break down these walls and get the plant legal. I mean, Colombia looks like it's about to be fully legal by end of the year after.
Yeah. See that in tomorrow's episode.
Going back and forth with Congress. So it's exciting. We got a couple of good comments.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. Yeah, Henry said, has quality peaked yet? I think, assuming they're talking about cannabis.
No, I don't think so. Think about if you're talking about cultivators, you got new lights coming out. We're talking new UV reds. You're talking.
How much better can it become? Like, what are you looking for? Higher THC, higher terpenes?
I think you still got time. Think about breeding for higher THC. Think about maybe getting strains that are more CBG dominant.
Right, focused on just certain cannabinoids. I like it. No, I was just digging in your mind, man.
Extracting that and then getting the full oil of that. Like, I think it hasn't peaked. Because I think it's going to be a growing industry for a while. I mean, think about this. Think about the wax industry here in Michigan. Like, it's been on a roller coaster for the last 6 years. If you look back 6 years on it. Think about what was 6 years ago.
I mean, even more than that, too, because if you really go back to 2008, it's really been a...
2008, there really wasn't much. It was just hash.
Yeah, but
I didn't start dabbing until 20.
Oh, you mean just dab? I'm sorry.
Dabs, like just concentrates in general.
There was hash always, though.
The quality of how the concentrates have came. So I think you'll see, even with more research being done on the plant, I think you'll see. I don't think we're there yet. There might be a time where we get to it, but I don't think we're there yet. I don't know. I don't know if anyone has an opinion on that, but that would just be my own.
Yeah, actually, my man said Michael Tui was facing 20 years in Michigan legal cannabis market. Has ended with probation. Yeah,
that was great.
Yeah, because it shows you how silly not silly what he was facing. What he was facing was like
life.
Yeah, it was scary. But why he was facing life was silly. You know what I mean? Murderers deserve life. Rapists deserve life. People who cultivate cannabis don't deserve life.
No.
Honestly, man, you know, I mean, you'd have to be moving some real bricks for me to think you deserve life, or even moving drugs. You know what I mean? The only drug, I mean, I kind of think most fentanyl people can go fuck themselves. To be honest, like any amount, but like and that could go with heroin too. So I get it, but like that's what I'm trying to say is like to some degree that if someone's moving a bag, they shouldn't ruin their whole life on it, right? They should be rehabilitated, learn, right? Like that's what the system's supposed to do, right? Yep. So I don't think anyone should have to face that shit unless they did something that is honestly worthy of that shit. Premeditated murder.
Yeah.
You know?
That shit's fucked.
Because there's some fucked up shit in this world, right? But like we're talking about someone growing some fucking plants for them and some homies to make some bread because the world's fucked. They're hard enough to survive, and we just need some help sometimes. Like we gotta help ourselves. That's stupid.
Taking care of the fam.
Yeah. I'm at the MI border of Ohio, and the township finally allowed dispos, and the ones right off the highway jam packed all day long.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Hey, I was missing out. That's why I'm assuming that's why I think next year is going to be an interesting year in cannabis with the presidential election.
It's fair. I don't think you're off.
I think there's going to be tons of stuff on the ballot, especially with stuff that's supposed to be talked about, safe banking, the decriminalization bill, the legalization bill, like all this stuff that's in the House and Senate. It'll be interesting to see what happens. So that's why I think like Hash Bash will be a kickoff. It'll be good. It'll be a good time. A lot of advocating. It'll be fun.
Yeah, man. It's always a good time there. I truly cannot wait. It's such a fun time. And we're not, so, I don't know if we actually said this at all, but we're not live streaming Saturday. We're not doing the Wake and Bake.
Oh,
which is
shit.
Gonna be a bummer. We always do our Wake and Bake. That's our like weekly stream.
Yep.
And like Canada Dave said, Terp Talk is evolving. We're not gonna be doing Terp Talk in April every single week anymore.
Nope.
So we sorry if that bums you out. We actually appreciate it if it bums you out a little bit. But at the end of the day, it's like we don't have enough time until we quit our day jobs to like work on some other stuff on the back end that we think is going to move our business forward. So, and since it's just us and our little, income that we have coming in, that's what we're deciding to do because we think that's going to focus us some stuff. And we want to start maybe streaming some other events and start, again, we have to make some money because it's hard to survive out here as a small business. We want to eventually do, we love to do it full time, but it's hard.
We want to bring in the interviews. People specialize in certain topics.
Ranting.
Talking about
because it's more beneficial to y'all if
like
someone
for
educates
instance,
you.
we got Clone Coach who's a freaking wizard at talking about clones. Like 99% success rate. I'd probably say 100, but like I don't know if he says 100, but really good at cutting clones. Gives you all the different methods, how to do it. Humidor, auto bubbler with the roots hanging, or just sticking it right in and putting a cup over it, humidity, getting the root structure good, healthy clones. Like he's really good. So I'm excited. And we're gonna create the event and you'll be able to bring questions.
Terp Talk's
to the
evolving.
Table. Yeah, it's evolving.
Because we taught you what we know, and we felt like we were repeating ourselves with the same topics. So now we're gonna take those topics and build on them. We're gonna take those and have you have time to process your questions and bring them to it. And then same thing with us. We'll have more time to get more questions to them. And we'll all learn together, So, and I think it's going to be way more beneficial for us as interviewers and hosts as that we are. Plus, they're going to know what they're talking about. If you want
to catch us live, we'll be going live still every
Wake and Bake.
Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. So just always hit that subscribe button so you get the notifications as we go live, so you won't miss it. And it will be in the story. We'll be posting about it. And we'll be talking about it, so you won't forget and miss a Terp Talk when we're going live. And the name might even change too. It might evolve. So we got a lot coming up. We got a lot of new content that's coming your way as well too. So we got a new episode out tomorrow, 4:20 Eastern. Catch that. Catch us Saturday at Hash Bash, 12:30. We'll be Groovy posted the photo earlier in the stream. We'll be the right of the stage. If you're looking at the speakers, smoking down. If it's your first time, come link up with us. We got some joints for you. Other than that,
and we just want to smoke with y'all. Like I said, I even told Dave we're just gonna split an eighth or something and just smoke when I'm with the fam because I just want to smoke with y'all and I think it'd be fun. So I really do think it'll be fun. So
me 100%, man. Just check the weather. Make sure you're prepped for the weather because if you're outside all day unless you're at the Hash Bash Cup. because Mineral Street Fair is pretty open. I don't think there's any shade, if I'm mistaken. I think it's just all the whole.
There's some
street.
trees,
yeah, but not
it's-
much. So
Well,
just
they're gonna be
prepared.
taken, and like I don't think it's like I don't know. Just have your umbrella, have
If it
umbrellas,
rains.
have no, Michigan.
It might be sunny all day, and I'll be the
Just be
jacket.
prepared for Michigan.
I'd rather be wrong and then it be sunny all day. But appreciate you all tuning in tonight to our stream, talking about pre-hash bash, talked history, talked about first time going there, when we've been, what it means to us. Other than that, I got nothing else, Groovy.
I'm good, yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
All right. You guys have a great rest of your week. See you all soon.
See you Saturday, hash bash.
Yeah,
All right, and as always, we're here to advocate.
educate, and it's fine.
Wow, I was like, we can't say all of them. We can't both say all of them. All right,
go.
till
That's
next
perfect.
time, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, you brought it back for me. But you know, all these wub wub sounds